Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome back to Man City Unplugged, your very own Man City fan channel. Sorry, we're a bit late today, but it's been a fascinating start to the contest, actually. Nathan Ake playing at centre back. I was thinking about it yesterday as well that Pep has two options. You can play Ake left, Cancelo right, and John Stones in the middle, but that would mean that there's a VR check or something happening. I think is it a foul on Ake or no? There's nothing. But so if Cancelo would play as a right back, then I think those passing combinations, everything they would change, right? Literally be something else. So I mean, the best thing would just be to bring Stones in place of Walker and just keep all of the attacking component like that. Look at that in the. I mean, on City's right. I don't know where is John Stones, but Athletico are always hitting that ball towards City's right hand side. I don't know why John Stones is playing high. And it's interesting that Foden didn't start today. It's Bernardo Silva, Sterling, and Mahrez. Can understand why Sterling is starting because Pep thinks that he needs that pace. He's learned his lessons from the Crystal Palace draw. The draw feels like a loss. So Sterling, Mahrez, obviously Champions League goal scoring form and all. Bernardo Silva or Foden, I think that was the only choice he had to make, and Bernardo was well rested. I think one out of the two. I think big situation, high pressure. Bernardo's been there. I think that's played into Bernardo's favor. Grealish, no chance that Grealish starts this game. Grealish has to be much more faster on the ball. Yes, he's improved this season, but he really needs to be much more faster on the ball. That's a diagonal ball played by Oblak. Oblak's not known for his distributing skills, but very fascinating encounter. Atletico are not exactly sitting back and parking the bus like they're known for. The forward, especially Felix, is making those runs. The trick here is not to give Atletico Madrid. I know there's no home and away goals here, but the trick here is not to give Atletico Madrid that early start. I mean, that early goal. I think that's the trick. Interesting. I think it's Cancelo. Where is Cancelo playing actually? I don't know. Cancelo is playing on the right. So Ake is playing as a left back. Wow. I've seen the lineup. I actually thought Ake will play as a center back, and I don't know. So that's a challenge that deserves a yellow card at least by Condobia. Cancelo, he's gonna be key. His crosses are gonna be key. This free kick, but I don't see much coming out from this free kick. I think Pep is fascinated with playing both Gundogan and Bernardo Silva, especially in big games where he thinks he really needs to control against counterattacks. So I think that's what happened in the Champions League final as well. And that's what's happening here, I think. But Gundogan might not be a bad option here, especially especially when you're playing against balls given away, run. Bernardo is it's Gundogan. I think he's given the ball away, but City hunting in the pack. Gundogan's come back there. That's the work ethic of this team. That's what this team is known for. Gundogan running back. Cancelo with the ball now. This is the spirit, guys. This is what you need if you want to win a Champions League game, if you want to win the Champions League tournament, if you want to go deep into it. This is the spirit. Gundogan gives the ball away. He sprints back right from the forward position into our half to retrieve the ball. This is wonderful. De Bruyne just sprayed it around. It's Cancelo City getting into an advanced position, and Sterling. The ball just couldn't fall for Sterling here. City pressing high. De Bruyne seems to be on it today. De Bruyne really seems to be on it. This is fascinating for me. Is it drizzling a bit at the Etihad? I'm not able to make it out, but I do think maybe it's drizzling a bit. Ronaldo. I think that left hand side for Atletico Madrid and the right hand side for City will be very important because Renan Lodi is one of their key players and he plays on the left for Atletico Madrid. So Cancelo will have a very big role today at defensive wise as well. Uh, the idea was right for the cross. Maybe I think Mahrez could have drifted in a bit more wider, and then you play the diagonal, just shifting the play. I think in that way, Atletico will find it very hard to defend. Otherwise, Atletico will be defending this nil-nil for how much ever time you want, literally. That's good in the air from John Stones. That's what Pep is telling. Hug the touchline, hug the touchline. I think he's specially giving that instruction to Mahrez, hug the touchline. They're going for that ball over the top, just like they did against Manchester United. Atletico Madrid are looking for that ball over the top to set Lodi away, and then Lodi placing Joao Felix, Griezmann, then the runners from the midfield. Kondobia is a willing runner from the midfield as well. So that's the plan. Atletico want to set one of the fullbacks away, preferably Lodi, and then you have runners from the midfield, which is very hard to pick up, very hard to defend. That is what City have to really guard against. What a ball! What a ball by Mahrez! It's just a bit away from De Bruyne. De Bruyne and Mahrez, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Sterling, Gundogan. I mean, they're interchanging like a dream. They're interchanging like a dream. The ball's just sped away from Kevin De Bruyne. This game marks the beginning of schedule in hell for City. Atletico, then we have Liverpool for that all important Premier League showdown, I would say. We are just a point ahead of them. And then again, we have Atletico, where we travel to Spain for the return leg. And then we have Liverpool in the FA Cup as well. It's a devil's schedule, I would say. This schedule is not for the weak. John Stones. Now John Stones is playing on the right. I don't understand this. What is Cancelo doing? What is Cancelo's role? I mean, actually, John Stones is playing as a right center back and not a right back. Oh, what a ball! What a ball! What a ball from Cancelo. That's just missed the head of Gundogan. Raheem Sterling, Bernardo Silva, and it's a corner for City. That was a perfect place for De Bruyne to take a shot, edge of the box. 9 out of 10 times would back him to score. I think it's Gundogan himself who has come in the way. Otherwise, that was nestling in the bottom corner. But a corner has been awarded to us, so uh, I mean, Laporte's got his head to it, and that's a really big task because against Atletico, I know Jose Jimenez is not playing, but against Atletico, it's damn difficult to even win anything in the air. And I was very surprised that United in the last minutes they're just a goal down, and they were just putting everything in the air. Okay, it's Ronaldo and all, but have to pass the ball against Atletico Madrid in the air. I think they're pretty much undefeatable. Bernardo Silva leading the press. He's like an engine. Bernardo Silva never runs out of energy. What a great press from Gundogan. Gundogan releases Sterling. Sterling gets past 1, 2, 3 Atletico Madrid players and Bernardo Silva. That's a penalty. Referee tells a corner. I think that's a penalty. Bernardo Silva knows that just seemed. Oh, Sterling showing his strength there, but for Bernardo Silva, I just think for Bernardo Silva that just seemed that Look at that. He clips Bernardo Silva there. He clips Bernardo Silva. He wraps his foot around Bernardo Silva. I don't know. Maybe the VAR thought it was a bit too light. I don't know. Riyad Mahrez with the corner. But what pressing that was from Gundogan and Raheem Sterling, getting past three Atletico Madrid players. Wow. From where has he developed this style of play from? Uh, Ball's just gone out. But I would just like to see that penalty shout once more because I do think the Atletico Madrid player wrapped his foot around Bernardo Silva. They're showing it now. I mean, he got a bit of the ball, but he got more of the player. But look at the speed of Sterling. Press them. Oh, they're trying to play through our press. Riyad Mahrez, Rodri, don't even take a second on the ball. Just pass it. Receive the ball, pass the ball. Receive the ball, attract players towards you, pass the ball. I think that's what Rodri should learn. He should learn from the situation rather than looking at Pep Guardiola for instructions. Ilkay Gundogan never loses the ball, even in his dreams. Raheem Sterling is looking ominous today. Aymeric Laporte, Ilkay Gundogan and Sterling are wreaking havoc down that left hand side for City. Now it's Bernardo Silva on the left. Oh, that was a cheeky little idea from Bernardo Silva, down cross. But I think Laporte is in there. Excellent defending from Laporte. Not even we have not even let Atletico have a sniff on the counter, and that was almost there. Luckily, De Bruyne was there. I think it was Cancelo. Three players were just trying to press Cancelo, but De Bruyne was there. Raheem Sterling, rash, run at them again, Gundogan. Excellent from De Bruyne. Cancelo could have just received it and then crossed it. One touch passing. I think one touch passing is the only way how you can unlock this Atletico Madrid team. One touch passing is the way, guys. Atletico Madrid long kick. Nathan Ake had a decision to make there. Should I head it or should I let the ball run across me and he'll let it run across him? Ake playing it left back. Wow. I think in the Champions League final, also, I always thought that Pep should have played a more muscular, in the sense, a much more, a defender at left back than a Zinchenko. I think then that goal would never have come. It was almost a nil-nil game. Yes, Warner had chances for Chelsea, but it was a nil-nil game. I thought we had defended well because when we had chances, John Stones, I think one touch passing, that is what is going to unlock Atletico Madrid here. Raheem Sterling, excellent pass to Bernardo Silva, excellent lifted pass, and it goes out for a City throw. Savic was once a City player, and Savic is leading the charge here for Atletico Madrid. Rodri, John Stones, Nathan Ake uh, gives it away. I mean, it was too crowded to make that pass. This is fantastic from Ake. City retained the ball. Just starve the Atletico Madrid forwards in the midfield of everything. That is how you're going to tire them. It's important to tire Atletico Madrid physically. I mean, mentally as well, not just physically. Riyad Mahrez, no chance of crossing. He recycles it back. It's Aymeric Laporte back to John Stones. Will Laporte have a shot from there? I hope not. No, he doesn't have. Kevin De Bruyne. The pass was going nowhere. That's excellent from Rodri. That is wonderful defending from Rodri. And Rodri is an Atletico Madrid player, so he would know many things on how to play against him. Yeah, that's wonderful from Cancelo. Riyad Mahrez. Riyad. Ah, That so nearly fell to Gundogan. Look at that run of Gundogan. Even if you had 22 players on the field for the opposing team, they could not have picked it up. Just have an eye on Gundogan, Gundogan. He makes that late run suddenly, and the marker is left like, what? What am I supposed to do? That just the ball just goes behind Gundogan, but that's the plan. I think Gundogan arrives late and dash boom. I think that's actually the plan. But Riyad Mahrez, I think he should have just given it back to Ederson. City are managing the play well. They're not getting tense, even though they're losing the ball a couple of times. They're just sprinting back. They're defending in packs. Ake is actually passing the ball very well under pressure today. Joao Cancelo, that's almost a nosy pass from Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva were not on the same page there. Riyad Mahrez, Nathan Ake, Ilkay Gundogan, Nathan Ake, Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne has been everywhere. I mean, all of the players have been everywhere today. John Stones, Raheem Sterling there, or the pass just stayed in the air for too long, but Raheem Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne, Nathan Ake, Rodri again dropping in as a back three when City are in possession just to guard against the counter attack. Cancelo, just be patient. I know there's no route and you need to be very patient here. Just juggling the ball. No mistakes. No mistakes at this point. This is when Atletico Madrid pounds. No mistakes at this point. You're playing on the edge, on the cliff, and no mistakes at this point. Absolutely no mistakes. Joao Cancelo. That was just a bit away from Mahrez, but again, that's a good cross from Cancelo. It's 20 minutes gone, nil, but I've liked their attitude, their attacking endeavor, and everything. Just don't break the tempo of the play. Just move on the game as fast as we can. Cancelo. I'm sorry, Laporte. Rodri. Stones. Rodri. I think Rodri should just quicken up the passing phase of play a bit more, literally. Maris. Rodri. Pass it to Rash. Pass it to Rash. De Bruyne. That is wonderful from De Bruyne. He was almost about to lose the ball, but he just passed it to one of our own player, De Bruyne. Riyad just a step, and Riyad Mahrez could have just stepped in on his left foot with that pass. Oh, it's a corner actually. Okay, it was of an Atletico Madrid player. I had not seen that. So Riyad Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne. Gundogan tried to hit that, but the ball was always rising. And the ball was there to hit, so nothing wrong by Gundogan. Again, like I said in the at the starting, it's an interesting contest, fascinating contest. I would not say that we have been. I mean, we are just acing the game because what is Atletico Madrid's gameplay? They need 1 second. I mean, they need a minute of brilliance. They're looking for that minute of lapse from us, and we have to play 89 minutes of and 90 minutes, and we have to play 90 minutes of perfect football. We have to play the perfect game, and they just need one sense of imperfection from us. So the odds are so tight when you're playing counter-attacking teams at the very peak. Rodri, Laporte, John Stones. Look at that. Look at that. That is the laps they're looking for. That is the laps they're looking for. I think it's Renan Lodi who's running. It's Renan Lodi who's running. Just get back. Just get back. Just get back. I think it's Felix. This is wonderful from Cancelo. This is excellent from Cancelo. This is wonderful. Look at that. Joe Felix just tried to do it all alone by himself. So that is the one lapse of concentration which Atletico Madrid are looking for. So 20 minutes of 23 minutes of perfect football in 5 seconds of a lapse in concentration, and that's a lapse in concentration from Cancelo again. I mean, what the hell is Cancelo doing there? This is his second mistake of the game. I mean, that could have really cost us. City are being a bit slack here. That's a free kick for Sterling. But what the hell is Cancelo doing there? You can't afford to do that, mate. You can't afford to do that. Atletico Madrid are looking for that 1 minute of lapse in concentration from us. Laporte coming forward with the ball. John Stones. Bernardo Silva is surrounded by four players. I think if we get the first goal, the game's totally different. If they get the first goal, it's going to be very difficult from us. Just looking at it from the outset itself. It's Joe Felix there with the ball. Joe Felix there with the ball. That's good acceleration from Rodri. That is wonderful, and that's a free kick. Rodri wins a free kick. It's wonderful from Rodri. He's played it very well. It's John Stones with the ball. I don't know. City have stopped switching it in the last 3, 4, 5 minutes. I don't know why. Had been wonderful up to this point. We have not brought Sterling into the game. We have stopped switching the ball. We become too one dimensional. We want to just break Atletico Madrid through the center, and that could be almost impossible at times. Just pass it to either of the wings. Look at that. Why do you just want to break it through the center? No, crosses into the box will not work, but City are known for putting pinpoint crosses, so that should not be a problem. Cancelo, John Stones, Raheem Sterling, Rodri. Excellent switch to Mares. To Cancelo, actually. Mares playing infield. I thought Cancelo should have crossed it into the box. He tried to do a dummy, but that is wonderful work from Cancelo. Oh, Black again kicking the ball. So Atletico have had one, not even half a chance. I think they just had one or two touches of the ball in our half. So in our penalty box. Oh, Black kicks it long, and yes, Rodri wins it cleanly. Second ball, second ball. Second ball is the thing that is important, guys. Bernardo Silva there collecting the ball. Bernardo Silva there. Oh, that's a nice tackle. This is wonderful retrieval of the ball, and it's John Stones with the ball. City are just getting on with it as fast as they can. Nathan Ake. I think up to this point we played the perfect game. Okay, that one sloppy thing by Cancel. Apart from that, I think we have been almost perfect. Ah, that was wonderful skill by Riyad Mahrez. We are getting there, guys. We are getting there. Just stand in there. We are getting. Kondobia is driving through city. Rodri, this is wonderful. All of our tackling has been clean. Atletico Madrid have not been able to buy any fouls at all from the ref. Oh, Ake. I think one thing Ake should take care of is he should not get into a crowd because Ake is not known for really dribbling out of tight spaces. And to be fair to him, there was no option for Nathan Ake as well over there. So Riyad Mahrez maintaining the width over there. Stones to Sterling. This is a very good ball. It's his one-on-one against the fullback, and that's a corner for City. Sterling's playing very well there. I think you need a Phil Foden or even Jack Grealish. I think Grealish has been bought on for these sort of games. Tight spaces. I mean, there's tight marking by opponents. There's no space. That's what Grealish has been bought on. But don't think he's quite ready yet. He might prove me wrong today, but that's a low corner from De Bruyne, defended at the front post, and it's Ikai Gundogan. Back to Kevin De Bruyne, back inside the box. Uh, Oblak is looking way more confident today than he looked against Atletico. I'm sorry, against Manchester United. But again, we should not forget that Ake is there, and Ake is one of the best headers of the ball in Europe. So when he is in the box, you can't tell De Bruyne has done it wrong if he's crossing the ball into the box. It's City's throw. Felix has been starved of service, but that's his game, I guess, the moment he chose to go to Atletico. I don't necessarily think that style of play suits him because all his skills and attributes, passing, his dribbling, are best utilized in a team that passes and moves precisely like a City. But Cancelo should concentrate more. That's my only concern. Otherwise, we played a perfect game until now. We have misplaced. I mean, I wouldn't even say misplaced a few passes because those are extraordinary passes, but it's just that the two players are not on a good wavelength. That's all. Passes have been good, been excellent, in fact. Rodri, Stones, Rodri, Sterling. Just press the ball, press the ball, press the ball. The ball is with Renan Lodi. This is precisely the opportunity which Atletico Madrid have generally been looking for. Send Lodi forward, get Felix into the play, and also if we can get the ball now, it will be wonderful. Atletico Madrid players are furious. They have not even got a single throw decision in their favor. Ikai Gundogan, Raheem Sterling, Nathan Ake, Rodri. That was a good shot by Rodri, but it's blocked by Atletico Madrid player. But I think Rodri should take more shots. It's a really good shot. I think it's a free kick for Atletico Madrid. Yes. That's actually nothing from Kevin De Bruyne. Absolutely zero there. Nothing. Nothing at all. Diego Simeone is just shouting instructions to his players. I don't know what he's shouting, but it's still been a nil-nil game, an even game, even in terms of score line. But that is what counts eventually in the end, right? They were trying to press Ederson, which is a valiant exercise. I think Kondobia, and he's now just jogging back slowly. In fact, he's sprinting a bit now. John Stones, Rodri, Stones. City get the ball back again. It's just 10 minutes to go to halftime, and excellent pass by Riyad Mahrez. No one was attacking the box. Absolutely no one was attacking the box over there. I know that Atletico are playing for a nil-nil. Guardiola knows that. I think he needs to bring on someone like a Jesus at some point of time. We get both the coaches. This is wonderful. Both are elite coaches. They are at the opposite ends of the philosophy. They're the kings of the philosophy, but the philosophy is at the opposite ends. One like to one likes to play passing, attacking football, and the other likes to just park the bus, hit you on the counter. Nothing with wrong with either style of play. It's what one prefers or the other. Both styles have been successful. Stones. I don't know that final pass. It's not been that good from us today. I think that's my only concern. Otherwise, we have played a perfect game today. Maybe once we've given a chance for Atletico to counter, and that too the chance was because of sloppiness of Cancel. Otherwise, all of our game has been perfect. Press, press, press them hard. Press them hard. Sterling, rush, 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 run, 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 run. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's definitely offside. And he shot as well. Marcos Llorente should given a yellow card. He was definitely offside. He was miles offside. There could have been two more players standing in between Marcus Llorente and Nathan Ake was the last defender for City. Pass intercepted by Kondobia. think we need to be a bit more quicker in our passing, more than anything else. This is wonderful retrieval. Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Aymeric Laporte, Rodri, Gundogan, Rodri, Riyad Mahrez, John Stones, Rodri, Cancelo, Kevin De Bruyne, and that's excellent. Uh, Turn of pace by Cancelo to retrieve the ball. Cancelo, Laporte City playing sideways and sideways will not hurt Atletico Madrid, not even wake them up out of the sleep. Raheem Sterling, Nathan Ake, Rodri, Cancelo, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, a little bit more whip on the ball, pace on the ball, and it was almost 1-0 for City. Bit more pace and whip on the ball. I think De Bruyne needed to play that with much more venom there. He was definitely onside. He just needed to have a bit more curl on it. The famous De Bruyne curl. It's Nathan Ake, Rodri, safe as the houses. Ederson, John Stones, Cancelo, Kevin De Bruyne. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Everyone's appealing, and I think that's a penalty that will be given. Just that VR will have need to have a look, but that will be given. I guess I sense that will be given, guys. Was there an elbow on De Bruyne? That was the only thing. The referee says no. 5 more minutes to go. Rodri De Bruyne, that's a good pass. Cancelo, back to Rodri. Ake, Sterling, Gundogan, Sterling. City need to ramp the pace up now in these last 5 minutes. Nathan Ake, Rodri, Stones, Rodri, Raheem Sterling, Gundogan. Oh, Rodri. Bernardo Silva there retrieves the ball. Cancelo has to win this. That's excellent. That's what second ball, guys. That's excellent from Mahrez. It's gone up there, anticipated the second ball and won it. Gundogan, Nathan Ake, Ikai Gundogan. The ball was always rising. I think it was team effort in the end by John Stones, but not frustrated City players, but I can see what Stones was trying to do there, but I think this needs an injection of a Phil Foden or even a Jack Grealish. You never know. Grealish, they say Grealish chooses the big moments to get himself going. So Bernardo Silva, I think Pep is discussing with Gon Malilo about that 1-2. Guys, remember there are 150 minutes, 145 minutes. I mean, remaining in the tie, one and a half of the tie is still left, only half of the tie is over. 135 more minutes remaining in the tie after this half. So we can be patient, we can be patient. Laporte, Ake, Rodri. That is again wonderful pressure. Excellent defending. City are getting on with it now. It's the last minute, last 30 seconds. Atletico Madrid are also defending desperately here. Ederson, John Stones retrieves the ball. Laporte, I think there's no added time here because the game was almost a perfect one for City. So then one or two chances for Atletico. Yes, we didn't get the goal. That was the only blot on this wonderful thing, I guess. So let us just look at the scores from the other matches as well. Obviously, as expected, Liverpool are winning 2-0 against Benfica. This is an easy tie for them. I think as per our match, I don't have much to say. It was almost a perfect performance, I thought, from City. We played very well until I mean, even in the final third, our runs were good. It just wasn't happening. That's all. We have to try and try and try again. There's nothing to be disappointed here. It's we have one and half of the tie still left. It's just half of the tie that is over, right? 135 more minutes to break Atletico Madrid down. So Ake left back has been very solid, and I think we really needed him at left back. Cancelo is the only one who I thought was making silly mistakes, but then attacking wise, he was doing very well, and he was high as well. So I can I can maybe understand why Cancelo was making those mistakes, but in general, it's game of patience, because you know what it's such a game of contrasting styles. You know what Atletico want, you know what City want. It's almost like a perfect game for both. One doesn't want the ball and one wants the ball. It's like two kids. When you were kids, everyone was crying to have a touch of the football, right? In school, we used to run behind the ball, but here everyone's satisfied. Atletico don't want the ball, City want the ball. Now Atletico are telling City break us down. So the challenge here is straightforward. That is the fascinating thing about this tie, right? Even at the starting of this show, I was saying this is a fascinating tie, and it remains a fascinating tie because everyone here is getting what they need. City are getting the possession, Atletico are getting men behind the ball. They're making clearances. City are coming back again and again on Atletico with passes. So everyone seems to be content in what they're doing here. Which of the teams will be happy? I don't know here. I don't know. It would be easy to say Atletico will be happy here, but the truth is I don't know, because if City are coming like this again and again, if Oblak's clearances are going outside again and again, then Simeone will be worried. He's already worried about City's press, which shows why Oblak is making those goal kicks. Or most of those goal kicks are going out for City throw-ins. So you would not say that Simeone will be the most happier one, and but Pep Guardiola will think that some of the that fine thread, that final movement. If De Bruyne is passing the ball, it's just maybe going in a second behind Gundogan and an inch behind Gundogan, things like that, things like that. That is what Pep will be saying. But Pep will be saying one thing: it's a game of patience. Just go at it again and again. But I would like I'm saying, an interesting game. Everyone's getting what they want here. Generally, in football, you see teams wanting to capture territory, wanting to go into the other team's territory, and wanting to do all of those things. But here, both are happy in what they're doing. But the Atletico, remember, is looking for that one chance, guys. So we need to be very careful of that one chance for Atletico. They can just go on a bullet counter attack. To be very careful of that. I'll be back in a while. So yeah. Welcome back, guys. Feeling very tensed actually about this match. Just thinking about this. I mean, how do we break Athletic Commander down? See, there are two problems here. One is breaking Athletic Commander down. The second is not overcommitting yourself and then conceding a counter. The last thing you would want is let Atletico Madrid go 1-0 up. Wow, that would be something else. I think we haven't played Atletico Madrid at all in the Champions League in the last 10 years, I think, since we have been there in the Champions League. So this is the first time we're facing Atletico Madrid, and thank God there are no away goals. I mean, just thinking how does Pep change this? Ah, because I think another problem is we're getting nothing from the left actually, because there's absolutely no attacking thing from the left. Okay, Sterling is there, but otherwise there's nothing from the left. The Ake is just defending, and actually in a sense that is good as well, because if both the fullbacks are high, then it's much more easier to get caught on the counter, like we have seen in that Champions League final against Chelsea. So I do think that it's good that Ake is playing. He offers a bit more solidity, but then to break a team like Atletico down, how much are you willing to sacrifice your defensive? That is what Simeone is asking the question to Pep. Are you willing to bring another of your fullback forward? Are you willing to have the guts in you to bring, for example, a John Stones more higher? That is what Simeone is asking Pep. That's the question Simeone is posing Pep. So this second half will be very fascinating, like I said again, because in the first half everyone got what they want, but neither of the two are happy, or I don't know who is much more happier. Still, it's hard to say. It's going to be a devilish week for City, that is for sure, because Liverpool are cruising at Benfica and we are mentally straining ourselves. Then Liverpool come to us, that will be a straining game. Then the away leg versus Atletico, and again the FA Cup, that will also be strainful. FA Cup against Liverpool. So I think we're almost there for the second half. I think the second half is almost ready to get on. Yes, they're showing Pep Guardiola's face, his pensive, his tense. Iago Simeone as well, tense. Both are giving nothing away. So that's what, like I said, it's difficult to say which one of the two might have been the happier. But we should be calm. We should remember that this is a game that still has 135 minutes left in it. So calm, patient, probing, persistent, and brave. Atletico Madrid to kick off this half. We're all waiting for the referee's whistle and we are set to go. Yes, the referee's blown his whistle and we're set to go here. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a good take from Ederson, but he was offside. He was offside. The offside flag was up. It seemed that I'm actually shocked. How has it gone that far? He was clearly offside. It's clearly offside. Marcus Llorente. I think this is a second offside. But those runs Marcus Llorente is making, they will have an effect on how we think. Gundogan, Ake, Bernardo Silva, Nathan Ake, Aymeric Laporte, Rodri, Riyad Mahrez. This is excellent from Mahrez. Laporte, Ake. Just be patient, guys. Just be patient. Don't shoot from distance. Kevin De Bruyne. Ah! That was so close. That was the chance, guys. That was the chance. What a turn from Gundogan. What a turn from Gundogan. What a take from Gundogan. Ah, Sterling was this close to getting at the end of it. How did he break? How did he break? How did he break? I think Gundogan and Rodri left the ball for each other, and Griezmann had taken it. I don't know what Lorente is saying from that time. I think he has been a bit of an irritating thorn as well. Look at that. Stones and Gundogan left it for each other, but they look at that spring in the step from Gundogan at the end. I think that was what forced Griezmann there, but that's the counter attack there. Misunderstanding, unforced error, nothing that Atletico Madrid did. I think this is what we need to be careful about. Not conceding goals because of our mistakes. Natanake there again, a bit sloppy on the ball. Bernardo Silva, Aymeric Laporte, Ikai Gundogan. That's an Atletico Madrid free kick. That was a last minute decision from the ref. Koke would know Rodri from his days at Atletico Madrid. So, but Mahrez got the ball cleanly over there. Foden's the one of the subs warming up, and it's Gabriel Jesus as well. As well, Jesus is there as well, and Nathan Ake. Rodri, just switch the ball, switch the ball. Rodri needs to be much more quicker in his decision making. I know it's not easy because of CDM, his one misplaced pass, and the entire Atletico Madrid team is there in on the counter, but that's a corner for City. I mean, 5 minutes have just sped by in this game in the second half. Mahrez, just pass it back to Kevin. Riyad, just pass it back to Kevin. It's a 3-on-3 break. It's a 3-on-3 break. This is devastating. But he's hit it straight into Ederson. Marcus Llorente. The game has opened up now. The game has opened up now. Atletico Madrid are hitting City on the counter one after the other. So the game has opened up now. This will be interesting. Kevin De Bruyne. There was so much space ahead of him, and uh, yeah, Kevin wanted to go with the ball, and that was a nice tackle. Laporte, Rodri, Sterling, Ake, Gundogan. Gundogan again. This is where look at that Athletic are now almost leaving three up front to hit us on the break. Riyad, Ake. You can't go one down to a team like Atletico. That is simply not a given. Rodri, Bernardo. City have to just play a near perfect defensive game here. That's a free kick. And Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, that's a clear free kick. He gets the ball, but he gets the man as well. So this is a good range, I must say, for Kevin De Bruyne. Not so good for Riyad Mahrez, but this is excellent for Kevin De Bruyne. I think De Bruyne is the one who's gonna take the free kick. He's the one who's gonna shoot here. Yes, I think Riyad Mahrez is just going away from it. I think Kevin De Bruyne has to take this. Kevin has to take this. Kevin is taking this. There's no second thoughts about it. This is perfect for right footer. That's another free kick. I don't know what City planned there. I thought that De Bruyne will just hit it first time. That's very dangerous. What if Atletico would have just broken in on that free kick? Sharp counter attack. So now it's a bit more interesting. Gundogan becomes interested here because it's in the middle, right? I would still prefer a right footer taking it. But now this keeps the goalkeeper guessing because De Bruyne can really go anywhere. The wall is not much of a concern now. Is it too close? That's get it up and down, I think. I think Kevin De Bruyne has to go direct here. He can't just pass it to Mahrez and do all of those things. That's an Atletico Madrid free kick, but whatever trick De Bruyne tried there, that almost worked, I think. Oblak just managed to kick it away in the nick of time. Pep Guardiola is having some intense discussions. I think he has to bring on Phil Foden here. The momentum just seems to have swung here in favor of Atletico. They've had two very good counter attacks, although both of them were gifted by us. That's another thing. Oh, this is excellent. It's almost a 3-on-3. That needs to be a card, ref. That needs to be a card. It's another free kick, but why was no one going across the box? That was almost a cute free kick from De Bruyne, but just think someone should have made that one faster. Because there's no way Sterling was doing anything with that other than just glance it across the box. So again, Oblak just kicking it out. This shows that his Simeone is scared of City's press, but Atletico are making three changes here. This is interesting. Rodrigo Di Paul is coming on along with two others. So interesting. Three changes for Atletico. This is interesting. Gundogan, Ake, Bernardo Silva, Laporte, Rodri, Stones, Cancelo. That's a corner for City. Kevin De Bruyne. Gundogan has to win it, yes. And I think City have to get back now for the counter. This is excellent. This is excellent what from Sterling. He had to, from Bernardo Silva, he had to obstruct Griezmann there. Otherwise, Griezmann was just having a free run at Ederson. This is excellent work by Bernardo Silva. It's not a card, but yeah, that was an excellent tactical foul. Koke is going. And Rodrigo Di Paul is coming. I think City need to freshen up as well. Interesting. Griezmann is going, and Angel Correa is coming now. Angel Correa is much more faster. It's much more direct. The last change is, my God, Marcus Llorente is going, and Matthias Cunha is coming. Don't even know who Matthias Cunha is, but anyways, three changes for Atletico. Nathan Ake, Gundogan. The match just looks to be a bit more open right now than it was in the entirety of first half. Rodri, Stones, Cancelo, Cancelo hasn't been that effective in the second half, given the ball away almost there sloppily. He's done thrice in the match and Twice they've gone on counter attack, so Cancelo needs to be very careful here. That's a wonderful switch. Kevin De Bruyne is in play here. Ah, another day that could have just sneaked into the far corner. Oh, Black would be wondering how is my luck going, but not to be. And Phil Foden's just intensified his warm up. I think he'll be coming in. Fernandino is warming up with Zinchenko. Foden, Fernandino, and Zinchenko. Three interesting choices. Three most Pep Guardiola like choices. Three most unstraightforward choices. Oh, the ball has fell the way of Angel Correa, I think. That is good work from Laporte to just nudge the ball away for an Atletico Madrid throw. Kevin De Bruyne there. Ah, Kevin has left the ball. Kevin. Ah, that could just have been such a disaster there. Had an Atletico Madrid player got hold of the ball over there. So what a ball. Oh, that's a shoulder to shoulder push on Sterling. So nothing will be given. That's just body strength. You don't give penalties for that. But I think that is the ball which Cancelo needs to be playing. There's nothing in that. Sterling barely appealed. Riyadh. Oh, John Stones. Laporte. It was Laporte. Laporte had to score over there. It just went above, I think. What a chance for Aymeric Laporte. What a chance. It just went above the crossbar. What a chance for Laporte, guys. What a chance. Laporte has to be scoring it. This is what the Champions League about is about. One moment. That's it. You get that one moment and you have to take that. That's sloppy from an Atletico Madrid player, and that's sloppy from Bernardo Silva as well. So, oh, Gundogan, he just got Kondobia over there, and Kondobia gets up because the ball is just going forward on a counter attack. Ake, just cover it. This is wonderful covering from Ake. That is excellent from Kevin De Bruyne. Atletico Madrid are now coming on that. I just draw them in, and now can we hit them on the break? Can we do a Simeone on a Diego Simeone? This is wonderful reading from Rodri. This is excellent reading from Rodri. Ah, Gundogan just couldn't get it out of his feet. Otherwise, that was a 2v2 at the back for City. The game has just opened up now suddenly. I don't know why. Phil Foden's been briefed up. Gabriel Jesus is almost ready to come on. Jack Grealish is ready to come on. This is interesting. Last 25 minutes. Three complete new players in the front line. Looks like it. Nathan Ake, John Stones, Rodri. Ederson with the ball again. Laporte should have scored that header. It would have made it a bit more relieving for us because then Atletico I don't think they would have still come out because they would know with their experience that still another leg remaining. But Ikai Gundogan, he really did well to get it from the traffic, and that's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Ref, he's pulled Sterling back. Ref, that's a penalty. He's pulled Sterling back. This is excellent defending again from City, but I would like to have another look at the replay because he's pulled Sterling back there, but Gundogan, Cancelo, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Nathan Ake, Bernardo Silva, just give it to Kevin. Uh, Mahrez got his head on it. It was just wide, but is the VAR having a look at it? I don't know. Yes, there's a nudge on Sterling there. There's certainly a nudge on Sterling there. There's certainly a nudge on Sterling there, but is it enough to give a penalty? I don't know. Sterling has had an excellent game. Grealish is coming on for Sterling. Gabriel Jesus is coming on, I think, for Riyad Mahrez. Yes. Phil Foden for Mahrez and Gabriel Jesus for Bernardo Silva, I guess. I think it's a change of system. I think Jesus will play more as a striker now, but it's a yellow card for Rodrigo Di Paul. Really just come on and just made the ref produce a yellow card. That was certainly a foul. I don't know why they fouled really so easily all the time. Phil Foden, Nathan Ake, Phil Foden. Yes! Yes! Goal! 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 Wow! What a finish from Kevin De Bruyne! What a finish from Kevin De Bruyne! That was a picture perfect finish. Phil Foden with the pass and De Bruyne with the finish. Guys, what a goal! Wow! It's a great goal from Kevin De Bruyne. KDB. Was anyone offside there? No, no one was offside. No one was offside. There's no offside over there. But look at the finish. It had to be picture perfect there. Across Oblak. The angle was so tight. But it's Kevin De Bruyne. It's the maestro. It's the genius. It's the greatest midfielder in the world at the moment. It's one of the greatest midfielders the history will remember. Zinedine Zidane, Xavi, Kevin De Bruyne, Xabi Alonso. Those are the names which Kevin De Bruyne is at. That is the level which Kevin De Bruyne is at right now. It's wonderful. Fantastic, fantastic play. Phil Foden, wow. What the hell was that, Ake? Eddie, just catch the bloody ball. Now don't start doing all the stupid tricks. Just playing out from the back. It's just last thing we would want is to get caught while playing out from the back and concede a goal. That would be the most symbolic way. You can't give this Atletico Madrid team any return gifts. I mean, in Champions League, you can't give team any return bets. I mean, any return gifts. Kevin De Bruyne, wow. But look at that understanding from Ford and De Bruyne. That was just wow. The idea was good, but now I think Pep should bring on Fernandino just to hit that Phil Foden. What a pass from Phil Foden there. I think Phil Foden operates the best when he's in the midfield. Those passes, wow. There isn't a defense in this world that can bear with Phil Foden's creativity and passing from the midfield. So some feel that playing him in that false nine position restrains some of his talent. Uh, just just didn't happen for Phil Foden, but some of the passes he played from the midfield were fantastic. I think it was in the last match. I mean, no, it was in one of the FA Cup matches. I mean, he just sprayed a Pirlo like pass from the midfield. So Laporte had a really good chance which he missed. Just passing back to Ederson. Jack Grealish just came on, gave away a foul, and then the play wasn't on his side at all. It was on the opposite side. It was on the right hand side. Grealish is playing on the left. I wonder where Jesus is playing. I think his position has also made a difference in getting occupied with the centre backs. Bernardo Silva, Grealish. I do think this is City's best midfield now. Foden and Bernardo Silva, and maybe playing Kevin on the right. Phil Foden. The pass was intercepted. Just surround him. That is good. Ref, that's not a foul. Ref, that's not a foul. Ref, that's never a foul. Look at the replay. Maybe that's a foul, actually. Nathan Ake has been really good, with his positioning, with his marking. He's always following the person on the left hand side, on the right hand side for Atletico Madrid. I thought it was an offside, but oh, Athletico Madrid are getting a lot of throw-ins here. We need to break from one of these throw-ins. Then they will learn the lesson that you should not play too much in City's territory. This is wonderful, Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin almost got it through him. Rodri wins the ball there. And the referee is giving another free kick. What the hell are you doing, ref? That was never a foul. If that was a foul, Sterling should have had two penalties today, ref. Where is the foul in that, ref? Where is the foul? The ref was very good until half time, and then he suddenly started giving decisions in favor of Atletico. Come on, ref. And I think it's a bloody free kick now for Atletico Madrid. Ah, it's another throw in for Atletico Madrid. I think this is the fourth throw in we've conceded in the last 3 minutes. And it's exactly from the same spot again. Thank God they don't have someone who can throw it long. Kevin De Bruyne is still sprinting. When in the 76th minute, and yes, that's the run which you need to be careful about. Track him, Phil, track him. This is wonderful from Nathanake. This is excellent from Nathanake. And that's a throw in for City. That was almost going to be a free header for, I think it was Felix or Anel Correa, but Nathanake has been a rock in the defense today. He's been wonderful. Just don't do crazy things now playing out from the back. Yes, Eddie has a long kick, and Kevin De Bruyne now with the ball. Kevin loses the ball there. I mean, that was such a bad area to lose the ball, and now there's no one that Jack just. That was such a risky thing. Actually, it could have easily been a goal for Atletico Madrid. Jack Grealish. I know that Jack won't give away the ball so easily. Jack's just come out in in his confident, wonderful manner, drawing a foul with his arrival. Had that panache, that character. Whatever you might say with Jack not playing well, not settling into the team fast enough, but he even during his down times, he has always shown that panache, that great personality, and that is important. You might play that's part of life, right? You'll not always be on the up trend. It will be up trend, down trend. It's just a part of life. Kevin De Bruyne, nothing. Just have a shot. I think someone can just have a shot at the goal now. That was a very good cross from Kevin De Bruyne. What Gabriel Jesus is done is now competing for those headers, is now getting more physical with the Atletico Madrid centre backs, which was lacking. That is excellent from Bernardo Silva. This is wonderful from Bernardo Silva, and it's Bernardo for the game, set, match. But what skill! That was an elastico from Phil Foden, Ronaldinho kind of elastico. Look at how he gets past 1-2 players. Wow. Oh, I just think Kevin De Bruyne didn't get it well, didn't catch it well. Otherwise, it was 2-0 City. And at 2-0, I do think that the game's very secure. Thomas Lemar is coming on for the last 10 minutes. He's a direct runner as well. We really need to manage the game well. That's why the second goal was so important. Oh, now they're playing one twos, and I think we just need to cut it off now. Just defend well, guys. Just go back there and defend. Just press them high. Kevin, press. I think we're pressing in a 4-3-3 out of position. This is wonderful work from Rodri. This is excellent work from Rodri and wonderful from Grealish. I think the introduction of Grealish has been stellar from Pep Guardiola. He's coming at a time where he can draw those fouls, waste some time, can break the tempo of Atletico Madrid. Now Atletico Madrid are getting some treatment of what Marcus Llorente usually does for them. Jack is doing for us. I think Jack Grealish will be very useful in managing games, especially in the Champions League, in knockout tournaments. Because he's very secure on the ball. He can draw fouls. He can give you some breathing space. He has those long range shots. Bernardo Silva hasn't been that secure on the ball today, I think, and that's another foul. Something happened. I think he just pushed Jack Grealish over there. I don't know. No, something happened. Savic is trying to get a foul from Jack Grealish. Atletico Madrid players are getting absolutely frustrated. Do you think VAR will have a look at this? That's a red, mate. That's a red. You can't just kick the ball of a player like that. Oh, he didn't kick it directly onto the face, but I think it would be nice if Jack Grealish goes on and scores a goal now and points directly into the eyes of Savic or Angel Correa over there. Do not concede a goal to these Prats, guys. Do not concede a goal to these Prats, these Atletico Madrid buffoons. Kicking the ball at your faces. Marcus Llorente is doing so many fouls, and it's a slip. I don't know. It's a slip by whom. This is wonderful. This is wonderful ball retrieval. Well done, well done. The slip has happened, but then what do you do next? And Gabriel is. Oh, I thought if Gabby had just got onto the ball, it would have been a 2-on-1 situation over there, I think. John Stones, Rodri, Gundogan, Grealish, Gundogan. But that slip could have just been so costly, right? We have defended very well in this game today. Athenake. Oh, that is wonderful. That's a wonderful interception there from Joaquin Scialo. Kevin De Bruyne is in there. Phil Foden on the outside. I think he uh, thought he uses Phil Foden, but he just used Phil Foden as a decoy over there. Just Foden just took the defender away, and that shot was actually on. De Bruyne at his best scores that. At his absolute peak scores that. Ball just went over the top. Kevin De Bruyne there. Kevin. Maybe I just thought that Kevin could have just finished the game over there. Rodri, Kevin, just keep the ball, guys. Keep the ball. This is tense. Just keep the ball, guys. Seconds are ticking away. Keep the ball. It's almost 2:30 a.m. in the morning here in India, but it's so delightful just watching you guys play, watching City play. So just keep the ball, guys. Made this night worth for all of us who are waking up. I mean, whichever part of the world they're in. I mean, I think we need to attack here. We can't just. But Kevin De Bruyne. Ah, it's a goal kick. De Bruyne should have just gone for the shot there across Oblak. I was expecting. I think everyone was expecting Kevin to go across Oblak. Maybe the angle wasn't there. I don't know. I think this is where maybe a striker like Haaland might help making those runs into the box and stuff. Jack Grealish defensive work has been stellar, not just in retrieving the ball, but in drawing fouls, giving us some breathing space and all of that. Natanake has gone out there and won everything. This is wonderful. This is wonderful from Grealish. He's winning free kicks. He's using his brain so much in playing this game. He's winning throw-ins. He's playing with a smile on his face. Jack, you're going to be a star, mate. Just, just have trust in the process. That's all. You're just going to be the king. I don't know why Rodri is taking a risk over there. I think we need to switch the ball. Yes, Natanake. That's a foul. Again, foul on Jack Grealish. Whenever the ball goes there, that's a foul on Jack Grealish. A match is not over until it is over. Athletico were leading 1-0 in the Champions League final. I think 2014, it was 2015. And then what happened? Ask Real Madrid and they tell you. Even the last second can ask Bayern Munich and they tell you what happened. 1999 Champions League final. United scored 2 goals in extra time. So the match is not over until it's over. That's a foul on Jack Grealish. That's a foul on Jack Grealish first, and then he fell on the Athletico Madrid fullback. So I don't know how much extra time he adds on. We'll pray that it's 3 minutes. It's not more than that. So never say never until the last minute. This is Champions League. Oh, it's 2 minutes. It's even better. Oh, Rodri has lost the ball over there. What the hell, Rodri, man? You had the chance to just get the ball up. You had the chance to clear the ball now. This could just turn into an almighty mess here. Rodri had the chance to just put the ball up over there. That's very well done by Natanake. That's a goal kick for Ederson. Goal kick for City. What a ball that was from Phil Foden. And what a finish from Kevin De Bruyne. Fantastic. To beat Black, that range, that's just fantastic. That's just picture book stuff. Look at Pep smashing the bottle over there. Look at Pep smashing the bottle over there. That's how you do it, Pep. That's how you do it. Guys, 55 seconds. I'll just have a mini countdown here. 50 seconds, guys. 50 seconds. Don't just mess things here. Just play it within ourselves. 50 seconds. 40 seconds. Nothing played back. Nothing played back. Jack Grealish. 30 seconds. It's another yellow card for foul on Jack Grealish. I don't know what's happening there. I think the Atletico Madrid players are just trying to instigate something. We should not get into it. Eddie, just go and conclude the game. It's just 30 seconds, right? What is happening here right now? Look at that, what Jack Grealish is doing. Ederson yellow card, that's fine. And that's it. The game's up. 1-0. 1-0. It's been tense. It's been fascinating. Both the teams, like I'm saying, both the teams got what they want from the start, and it took a brilliant pass from Phil Foden to unlock what had been a great Atletico Madrid defense. But like I was always saying, throughout the game. It's just half done, half of a match done. Just one leg done. 90 more minutes there to play, but City go into that second leg with a 1-0 lead. So, I mean, generally speaking, the way we are approaching this Champions League knockout games has been much more of teams that know how to dwell in the situation, of teams that savor the situation. City of 2 3 years back would have felt tense and would have conceded one or two at the counter, but not this City. We were there, patient. We knew how to manage the game out. Grealish came in, he picked up a few fouls, he delayed the tempo, and it was just wonderful. Each player, the way we retrieved the ball, the way we hunted in packs, it's been a perfect game from City, a perfect defensive performance, a defensive performance that I'm not seen in a while, actually. I mean, I've not seen such a performance in a while. That's all I can say. The way we defended, especially against counter-attacking teams, this is us at our absolute best. Even Spurs, when Spurs defeated us, 2-1, 3-2, 3-2 or something in February, I think if we played like this, we would have won against Spurs as well. So that this defensive performance for me ranks. I mean, this performance for me ranks at the very, very top. It's been an absolute clean performance. Okay, Cancelo, one or two times he gave the ball away. So nothing for Atletico that they have created actually. Cancelo gave the ball away twice. I mean, he was a bit sloppy on the ball, and maybe Bernardo once, and that's it throughout the entire game. Just two chances to go on the counter throughout the entire game. That's how close to perfect City were. That's how you play against the counter-attacking team. Pep Guardiola has shown. So now on to our next assignment, welcoming Liverpool at the Etihad for the Premier League title showdown, I would say. Anyway, take care and see you all.